Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go on EA Sports.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They go play action. Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, that didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. This is taken at the 23. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be Falcon football.
Okay,
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets him ready.
17.
Just shy of the 30.
Hey, green. Cut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're trying to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now the rookie 1st-round pick. This is Tyler Algier. And this defense will bring him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now? We could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, That's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
22 yards there, a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the wing and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the...
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Arnold Ebiketie. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. After the sack on first down, Winston, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. Arnold Ebiketie in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Now a play fake here on first down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. In motion, Patterson. Now back to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
The mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly miss here, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
White. Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
10 cycles.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. These two teams all tied after 1.
Let's go now.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
22 needle. Huge. Yellow. Black shot. Slide 2. Hut.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Oh, he's got some breathing room. That good for 19 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's ready.
Play fake. Winston. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. D'Angelo Malone. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And this throw will be intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where the quarterback coaching the side can talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Shot, 17.
Back to throw here.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time.
Marcus May with a pick.
And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here we go. Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Claw, 10. Green Jack.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman, because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. On play action, Winston.
He completes it to Olave.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Jameis now on 1st down. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Arnold Ebiketie
able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stout troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync. And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down.
Come on,
his first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Check white. Yellow. Go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Cut.
Algier now up the middle.
And he's got room.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
So 1st down, and they'll stick with Algier.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle to Kentavious Street, the product of NC State.
On the set.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Cut.
He's able to find Melton. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
43 rail. Cut.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
It's complete to McBride.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Grill green.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got an open man, he completes it to Callaway. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
They'll run here with Algier.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Algier again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
38.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Marquez Callaway from a yard out. And the Falcons have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Ready.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Camaro. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Jameis to throw it. Looking long for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Ready.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Green, triple T. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
From the gun, Winston. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And they'll get this down to the 10. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up the 3rd down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short game.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Arnold Ebiketie. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Here we go. Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon.
10 cycles.
They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Ready?
They'll stick with Algier. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Algier going straight ahead. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, we're executing really well.
Here's Algier again on second down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Ready.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Ready.
And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Okay, ready?
And it looks like this will be the last play before the
Watch out,
2-minute warning.
50 Fury.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back.
Ready.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. It's complete. Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Winston. Connecting with Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Green, triple team. Flip.
Winston to throw. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Striker, 3, steel, black.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Ready, set, pause, red. Needle blue. Red, cycle.
They'll look to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Now a handoff to Algier.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Third down, here's Algier.
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
Clock, 10.
This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Falcons, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles.